Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Goldie back here with another review. We're going to be checking out a mouse pad today, and this is going to be a cloth mouse pad this time, which we have not done in a good while. This is the Musashi Void V3. Musashi is the brand, Void version 3 is the pad. This is basically like a balanced pad in terms of glide profile. Obviously, we'll jump into that more in depth in a second here, but I just want to first say that this was sent out to me by my boy Strafe, and obviously, my opinions are still going to be my own. I'm going to try to review it as objectively as possible, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Anyway, we got a 49.99 pad. I think it's 50 bucks. 500 by 500 pad in terms of dimensions. It's got a pretty soft base, I would say. I watched another review on this pad and I saw the guy say that it was firm. I'm going to have to disagree. The rebound is like a firm pad, but I would say the actual plushiness, if that makes sense, feels more like in between mid and soft to me, but leaning towards soft. I would not say it's a firm pad. The thickness is only 3 millimeters thick, so if you like those thick ass cloth pads, this is not for you. It does have stitched edges, and they are pretty much beneath the surface. You don't really feel them. They're not really abrasive. I actually like them. Pretty solid. Let's just jump right into the surface here. This is, like I said, a balanced pad, but honestly, if you use faster skates, as you can see here, this is balanced leaning speed. This thing is actually kind of fucking quick. Let me use maybe something a little slower. It's not slower. This is, honestly, I thought this was going to be a balanced control pad. I guess it's marketed for its stopping power, and really, like, you can tell that it does have good stopping power and push in from the softer base, and it still maintains this really fast dynamic friction, honestly. Like, not really fast, but like, honestly, like 6.5 out of 10 speed. Granted, I am using speedy ass dots here. Let me try to get full size skates here and show you. It's obviously going to be a lot slower on full size skates, but it still maintains like a pretty balanced feel in terms of how it plays. When even on full size skates, granted, the Razor stock skates are actually pretty fast, but the stopping power is great despite having a balanced speed dynamic friction. In terms of the surface textile, it's got this very generic feeling, palatable feel to it. It's nothing crazy unique, or it's not good or bad in any way. You know what I mean? It's like this very like I don't think anyone's going to really complain about it. It doesn't feel like an incredibly premium type refined surface to me in terms of how it actually feels texturally. Like, it's no like artisan pad in my opinion. It's no like, there's so many good cloth pads out there now. It's not, I'm not saying it's bad by any means. I'm more saying it's like, it's pretty appealing for most people, I would say. It does have like a feel to it. It's got a texture, but it's not an abrasive one. It's more of like a fuzzy artisan zero leaning, GSRSE leaning type texture that people I think are going to be pretty familiar with, anyone who's looking at this pad. And I thought it was like pretty nice so far in gameplay. Really, I've had no issues with the pad other than a few like small things that I'll point out in a little bit. In terms of comparisons, really, I would say this does get really into the GSRSE, probably like the red, like the colored versions, in terms of how it feels and plays and how it actually is, like the actual surface weave or texture. It is very close to that pad. So if you're looking for an upgrade from that pad, or really like you're looking to just replace it and you really enjoy the artwork and maybe you want something that's bigger, although I think Zowie now offers a bigger size, this is honestly probably kind of like what that's geared towards, who that's geared towards. You're probably going to be looking at something like this. And honestly, it's really like, it's coming in at a price point that's not too bad at this point in the market. It's $49.99. And I also think that this company has released some badass art in the past. So like, it's something to like keep your eye on Musashi. If you like this art style, I would say all 3 versions of the Void pads look pretty badass in my opinion. And I really like the art style. Pretty fucking unique. Just to kind of wrap this up, because I'm not planning on doing like, I've been doing crazy long mouse pad reviews. I want to kind of try to shorten it. If I had some cons, I would say that the pad does move on my desk a little bit. Does it move during gameplay? No. Like, as you can tell, I can't move it with my arm. Can I move it with my hand? Yeah. Is that a huge problem? For some people it is. For some desks it will be. but not all of them. With mine, it's fine. My desk is pretty good with pads, but if you're going to compare it to the rest of the market, which has a lot of options these days, you're going to have to realize that like there are pads that you literally have to like peel off of your desk and shit. So like the bases is kind of like, it's just okay. It gets the job done on my desk. It might not on yours though. So I'm just going to throw that out there. Also, my pad came with the edges not completely laying flat. They're kind of like, they're pulling up a little bit. So I don't know if they could package it in a different way, or I don't know if it's just the base or anything really. It could be like a million different things, or it could just be my copy. It is kind of like coming upward and not fully flat on my desk, which can sometimes be solved by putting like a book on it for like a day or some shit like that. But honestly, you pretty much should never have to do that. And it's not like a permanent solution. Like it might end up just kind of slowly going back up like that. So like those are probably the two main reasons that I would say that I would have to point out anything negative. Like that's really like all I have to say negatively about it. It came in a package that was like fine and it was flat shipped, but it wasn't like, I don't know. This is how it came out. So this is how it came out. I'm not bitching about it. Like it's fine. I'm happy to have this thing sound to me. I think this is one of the coolest pads I've had on my desk in a while. And I've actually really enjoyed how it plays. You guys know that I like balanced speed type pads, and that's what this is. So I would say that this pad's fucking cool, and especially because of the art. And I'm obviously gracious that they sent it out to me. But yeah, it's got a couple things you got to watch out for. And I hope that I kind of gave you a good idea of like who this is geared towards, if you might like it or if you might not like it. For me personally, I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was like incredible, but I thought it was good. I saw a couple of people say this is like a, I don't know, like a zero killer or a G. I mean, I'm not going to make any type of bold statements like that. It's just a good pad with sick art. I'm not going to go as far as saying anything like that. Personally, no disrespect to anyone else. In terms of what games I played on this, just to actually wrap this up for real this time, I've been playing Destiny 2 because the new update came out. I've been liking Destiny 2 lately. So I didn't find that the friction was anything like cumbersome or like, you know, in terms of the dynamic movements and stuff like that. I didn't feel like there's much tug on the dynamic or slowdown. There was a lot of like ability to stop on a dime, and I just threw my mouse into my monitor stand. And honestly, like even like the static feels pretty open on most of the skates that I've tried. There was a few that, like I think I tried Obsidians on one of my mice on this pad because I like to roll skates and just try different skates here. And it was like a little tuggy in the micros, but it wasn't like a control pad type of tuggy or one that I thought was like incredibly annoying or bad or anything. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where we're at with this pad, and I'm already somehow at 8 minutes. So I don't know why I keep doing this to you guys, but I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that I hope that it helps you out. And please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I appreciate it.